You wake up in a bed that isn't yours. The walls? Unfamiliar. The smell? Different. The clothes in the closet? Not yours. Your heart pounds as you grab your phone. Your lock screen wallpaper is gone. Your fingerprint unlocks it. But the name on the screen? Not yours. Panic sets in. You rush to the mirror. Your face is there, your body, your voice. But the ID in your wallet? A different name, a different life. And when you try to prove who you really are, there's no record of you ever existing. This is the terrifying true story of a man who went to sleep as himself and woke up in someone else's life. And the scariest part? There was no way back. Identity theft is terrifying. But what if it wasn't just your name or social security number that was stolen? What if your entire existence was erased? This isn't science fiction. It's real. A man woke up one morning, and every trace of his past vanished. No one believed him. Not his friends, not his family, not even the government. What happened to him defies logic, science, and everything we know about reality. And by the end of this video, you'll be asking yourself one terrifying question. Could this happen to you? Let's dive in. March 10th, 2018. Jonathan Reed, a 38-year-old accountant from Chicago, went to bed in his apartment like any other night. But when he woke up, nothing made sense. The bed, different. The sheets, a different texture. The alarm clock on the nightstand showed 6:32 a.m., but it wasn't his alarm clock. He sat up, confused, his stomach twisting. Had he been kidnapped? Drugged? Taken somewhere while he slept? He reached for his phone. It unlocked with his fingerprint. But when he checked his texts, the names weren't familiar. And the contact at the top? Sarah, Wifeheart. But Jonathan was single. His hands started shaking as he opened his wallet. Driver's license, Michael Whitaker. Date of birth, different. Home address, Seattle. Jonathan had never lived in Seattle. Or had he? Heart racing, he called his parents. The phone rang, and his mother answered. Michael? Sweetie, why are you calling so early? His throat went dry. Mom, it's me, Jonathan. Silence. Michael, are you okay? She asked, her voice worried. Jonathan hung up. His hands were ice cold. He called his best friend, Daniel. Hey, who's this? Dude, stop messing around. It's Jonathan. Sorry, man. I think you have the wrong number. Click. Jonathan tried searching for himself online. His job, gone. His email, didn't exist. His Facebook, his photos, his entire digital footprint, erased. It was like Jonathan Reed had never been born. Instead, every trace of his life belonged to Michael Whitaker. And then, something even stranger happened. Jonathan, now forced to be Michael, tried to prove his past. He dug through old documents in the apartment. Everything pointed to Michael Whitaker. His childhood records, school photos, even a birth certificate. He checked the mirror again. His face was the same, but the haircut was different. The scars on his body weren't where they should be. Was he losing his mind? Or was reality rewriting itself? He drove to the address listed on his driver's license. When he arrived, the house looked familiar, but not quite right. And then, a woman stepped out onto the porch. She gasped, Michael, you forgot your lunch. Jonathan felt the world spin. She ran up and kissed him. He had never seen this woman before in his life. Or had he? To this day, no one can explain what happened to Jonathan Reed. But there are theories. Theory number 1, extreme amnesia. Could this be a psychological disorder so severe that Jonathan's mind created a false identity? But how do you explain all the records changing? Theory number 2, a secret experiment? Was this a classified government experiment? A memory implantation? A forced identity swap? But if so, why him? Theory number 3, a parallel universe shift? Some believe Jonathan shifted realities in his sleep. That one night, his consciousness slipped into a nearly identical timeline, where he was always Michael Whitaker. And Jonathan Reed never existed. The scariest part? What if this happens more than we think, but the people it happens to never remember their old lives? Years later, Jonathan, now fully living as Michael, gave up trying to prove his past. But one day, while going through an old storage box labeled Michael's childhood memories, he found something terrifying: a kindergarten class photo. He held his breath as he scanned the faces. And then he saw it. His own face. The same face he had always known. Except, the name underneath wasn't Jonathan Reed. It was Michael Whitaker. Same person, same childhood, same life. But he had never taken that photo before. Or had he? So, what really happened to Jonathan Reed? Did he wake up in another man's life? Was he the victim of an experiment? Or did something even stranger happen? And here's the scariest question of all. What if you woke up tomorrow and your entire life had changed, and no one believed you? Let me know your theories in the comments. And if you love unraveling the strangest, most mind-bending mysteries, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because this is just the beginning. Stay curious, stay safe, and if you ever wake up feeling different, check your ID first.